I've used compost for years, but nothing, and I mean nothing, brought more worms to my garden than this one kitchen ingredient. Honestly, when I first heard the tip, I was skeptical. It sounded far too simple to outperform my carefully managed compost pile. How could one common item, something I was about to throw away, make such a dramatic difference? But the proof was right there in my hands. After just a few weeks, I was digging into soil so alive it looked like it was moving. Every scoop of the trowel revealed a bustling community of earthworms, transforming my garden from the ground up. So, I decided to test it out. I prepared 2 garden beds, one with my best homemade compost and the other with just this simple kitchen waste. Then I covered both with a thin layer of cardboard mulch and left them alone for 2 weeks. After just 14 days, I peeled back the cardboard, and what I found honestly shocked me. The compost side had a few worms, sure, but the other bed was absolutely crawling with them. They weren't just visiting, they were breeding right there in the soil. Here's the science behind why this works so well. In a typical compost pile, microbes must slowly break down tough carbon-rich materials. It's a delicate balancing act that can take months, but this ingredient is different. It's soft and packed with simple sugars, providing an immediate food source. This gives the first wave of microbes a massive head start. Plus, the high potassium content fuels this activity, creating an explosion of microbial life. This acts like a dinner bell for the entire soil food web. And, when microbes thrive, the earthworms are never far behind. They move in to feast on this microbial buffet and the softened residue, processing it all. They leave behind their nutrient-dense castings, a powerhouse of plant-available nutrients, creating nature's most perfect, slow-release fertilizer. After 6 weeks, the difference was unbelievable. The soil under this ingredient was dark, rich, and moist. It held water better, smelled like the forest floor, and every handful was alive. The compost bed was improving, but nowhere near the same level. So, what was it? Plain, overripe bananas. Bananas are packed with sugars, potassium, and soft fibers that attract beneficial microbes instantly. Within days, those microbes multiply, and that scent calls worms like a dinner bell. Ready to give your garden this amazing boost? It's incredibly simple. Here's how you can try it at home. First, take your overripe bananas, peels and all, since they're packed with nutrients. You can either chop them up or mash them into a pulp. Then, dig a small trench or hole, about 4 to 6 inches deep, and bury the banana pieces. Make sure to place them between plants, not directly against the stems. Next, cover the spot with a layer of damp corrugated cardboard or mulch. This locks in the moisture needed for decomposition. Check back in about 2 weeks. You'll be amazed by the transformation. But a word of caution, moderation is key. Too much banana at once can cause rot or odor and might attract curious pets. A handful per square foot buried deeply is perfect. This technique works best during the milder spring and fall seasons. Compost is incredible, but it's a slow-release system. This trick gives your soil an instant biological boost. It doesn't replace compost, it jumpstarts it. Think of it as the spark that lights the microbial fire. I've tested dozens of soil hacks, but this one made me rethink everything I know about feeding the soil. Sometimes the most powerful soil solutions are already sitting on your kitchen counter. Try it once, and you'll see why worms love it more than compost. If you found this experiment helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Soil Story for more real, hands-on soil tests and discoveries. Share this video with a friend who loves gardening, and let's bring life back to the soil, one scoop at a time.